Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I asked you guys on Instagram if you'd be interested in seeing a makeup look that I did around Halloween time, which was a half zombie face, and a lot of you guys said yes, so I am going to show you how I did that. This makeup look here is how it started out. Even when I did it back in October, I had this makeup look, or very similar, on beforehand. So this look will be coming out after this video if that's something you want to watch. So to start off, I'm actually just going to remove the bottom half of my makeup. So while you're letting your face dry from your cleanser, it's smart to shape your teeth ahead of time. So I just use fake nails, which you can get in big cases like this. I believe I got mine at a Shoppers. You can get them at Walmart. And what you want to do is shape them into whatever shape of teeth that you want. So you can make them sharp, different sizes, totally up to you. For this look, I'm making them look as human as possible. So these ones already are pretty close to the same shape as a human tooth. I'm just going to cut them so they're not quite as long and maybe shape them up with a nail file until I'm happy with the shape of the teeth. When you're doing this, keep in mind too that you want enough for the front as well as random teeth poking through in the cheeks as if the flesh had rotted away. I know that's really gross. If you guys are here for this video, obviously you don't get squeamish about stuff like that. And if you do, I'm very sorry. Okay, then comes the fun part. And by fun, I mean very long and tedious. We want to layer a bunch of layers of liquid latex on our face. So I'm just going to pour some into a pot and then take a sponge and just keep applying layers, letting them dry, and then reapplying all over this bottom half of my face. To create more texture and depth in the cheeks, I'm just gonna take some cotton, and all I have right now is round, so I'm just gonna rip this up. And you're gonna lay it almost in little circles is how I did it, just to create where it's sunken in. There's just very small amounts of tissue. And then anywhere else where you feel it could use some extra texture. Great, and then layer that with latex again. Once you've put the cotton down, it's really hard not to lift it, so you have to be kind of gentle. So this is the tedious part, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of layers, but the more layers you do, the better it's gonna turn out, so just have patience. You'll know when every layer is dry because the latex goes clear. If it's still white like this, you should hold off on doing another layer until it's clear. Okay, so now that I have probably 5 layers, you can definitely do more. I'm just lazy and my camera's dying, so I'm gonna move on to the next step, which is peeling and poking holes. So first I'm gonna peel just around my mouth. It'll lift off pretty easily as long as you layer it thick on the edges. So I'm just gonna pull this. This is where I'm gonna slide teeth in. See how that's kind of like a flap now? I'm peeling that on the bottom and the top. Do that. Good. And then I'm going to pull a big hole here because I want it to look like my nose has sunken in. And then anywhere where I've created kind of like a circle, I'm gonna rip that open too. I'm gonna throw teeth in those sections. And then any other areas like this, you can make little holes in. Then what I'm gonna do is go in with a black paint. I'm taking Jordan Cosmetics Grease Wheel, and I'm gonna fill in anywhere that's supposed to be sunken in or have no flesh. So my nose, inside my mouth, any of the holes to deepen it. Before I continue painting, I'm going to set all of the black with just a loose no color powder. That was a mistake I made the first time I did this look, and you could really see how shiny my lips were colored in black, and I didn't like the way that looked, so I'm just going to set everything quick with a powder. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of the foundation color that I'm wearing, which is Fit Me Foundation in the shade 102, just to color all of the liquid latex to my flesh tone. Okay, I lied to you guys. When I did this the first time, I did the foundation and then the black. So please don't make the mistake I just made, because it's very hard to put the foundation on over. So as soon as you've made all of the rips, then go in with the foundation lightly and then fill in the black. But I'm gonna try very hard to just work my way around all of the black right now. Then I'm going to go in with various red tones that I'm getting out of another Jordan Cosmetics grease wheel. And I'm just going to take a variety of the different tones of red and take a sponge like this one to create texture all over the face. So just to add a little bit more dimension, I'm going to add in this like greeny brown color, just a little bit around as well, to add more than just the red tones. Okay, next up, I'm going to apply all of the teeth, and I'm just going to use spirit gum to do that. I'm going to apply a little bit on each nail tooth and then keep touching it until it becomes tacky and slide it underneath the flaps that I've created. You definitely don't have to put these teeth in perfectly straight. It almost looks better if they're all crooked and all over the place. Okay, and the last step is blood. First, I'm going to take blood like paste. It's kind of like scab blood. It's really hard to work with and it's thick, and I'm going to put that in between all the teeth so that it looks like, I don't know, I've been eating a lot of people or whatever. And then I'm gonna take normal, like fake blood, and drip that all in my mouth in any of the holes and splatter a little bit on the rest of my lower face. Give you a bit of a... I don't like this as much as I do the first time I did it. I think the tooth placement is a little bit far apart this time, whereas last time I got them a little bit closer. So I would suggest trying to make the mouth area smaller because it'll probably stretch. Otherwise, yeah, that's how I did it last time. It's never going to be exact every time. I hope you guys like this, even though it was a little bit different. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and you can comment down below if this is something that you want to keep seeing, different special effects things. When I went to school, I only got taught like the bare minimum for special effects. So I do have some like real knowledge on it, but a lot of it is also self-taught and just fooling around. So sometimes it's not going to go the way I want it to. I'm definitely not a pro when it comes to special effects, but I enjoy doing it. I think it's fun. So if it's something that you guys want to keep seeing, I'll definitely keep doing more special effects along with the beauty. So just let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.